All right, this is the 6.1 mastery check. Number 1 says to calculate the mean of these numbers. Remember that mean is the meanest of the statistics that you have to calculate because it makes you do the most work, meaning that you are going to have to add all 4 of those numbers and then divide by how many numbers there are, which is 4. So let's go ahead and add. We have 3 plus 8 plus 12 plus 5. So 3 and 8 is 11, 12, 13, plus 5 is 18, and 1 and 1 is 2. So the sum of all 4 of those is 28. Now I need to divide that sum by how many numbers there are in this list. There are 4 numbers, so I'm going to take 28 and divide it by 4, and that gives me 7. So the mean of these numbers is 7. Number 2 says calculate the median of these numbers. When you see median, think of a road, and the concrete or grass that's in the middle of the road is called the median. Just like in the middle of the road is the median, in the middle of the number set is also the median. The most common mistake in finding the median is to not put the numbers in order first. You do have to put those numbers in order and then find the middle one. So I'm going to go ahead and write these numbers from smallest to greatest. That will be 2, 7, 8, 9, 13. I'm going to just go ahead and cross off smallest, biggest, smallest, biggest until I get to the middle. That means that 8 is my median. Number 3 also says calculate the median of these numbers. So I'm going to go through the same process of writing them in order, smallest to biggest, 4, 5, 6, and 9, and then crossing out smallest and biggest to find the middle. Now when I cross out smallest and biggest, I'm left with 2 numbers in the middle. So what I need to do is actually find the mean, or the average, of those 2 middle numbers. So I'm going to add them up. 5 plus 6 is 11. I'm going to divide by how many numbers there are just of these 2 that I'm finding the mean of. So there are 2. So I'm going to take 11 and divide it by 2. I know that 2 goes into 11 5 times. I'm putting it over the second 1 because the 2 doesn't go into 1 5 times, it goes into 11 5 times. Then I would subtract 10 because 2 times 5 is 10. I get 1 left over. I need to add a decimal and a 0. Don't forget to add it up above as well. I can bring down the 0. 2 goes into 10 5 times exactly. So when I subtract, I get 0. And my median is 5.5. Number 4 says calculate the mode of these numbers. When you're calculating mode, if you want to avoid making silly mistakes, write those numbers in order from smallest to biggest. So 3, 3, 3, 9, 9, oops, I got a 4, 4, 9, 9, 13. Now the mode is the one that occurs the most, and I can see that I have 3 3s. So 3 is going to be my mode. Even though there are 2 9s there are more 3s than there are 9s. So 3 is still the mode, even though there are 2 9s. All right, look at number 5. Calculate the mode of these numbers. Again, I'm going to write them in order from smallest to biggest so that I don't make any silly mistakes. I see that there is no number that's repeated more than once. So that means there's actually no mode, and you can just write the word none. You would not write 0 because that would actually imply that there are zeros in your list of numbers and that 0 is the most common number in your list of numbers. Well, it's not, so make sure you write the word none and not 0.